Spurs. San Antonio with the timeout.
Here's Walker. 11-point game his last outing, and Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
Outside, Walker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
Here's Jay. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Great open look there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. It's to Baisley. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Young. It's tipped. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jay. No good on the three. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Bates Diop. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Young inside. That shot off the mark. Jay guarded by Walker. And Muscala has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Muscala's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Elbow shot is on the way. And a wide open look for Walker. And Weaver.
With the score, ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
MP, coach, get with it.
Third substitution. Timeout for Oklahoma City. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
Thunder trailing by 16. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
On the floor for San Antonio, Murray and Walker are the guards. And it's Young, and it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Here's Jay, and again it's Oklahoma City.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They led by as many as 18 points. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Murray sets a screen for Young. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great deep. Thunder trailing by 11. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Back to Walker. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Jay, guarded by Walker, shoots it up. No good from Jay.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Murray. Trying to end the drought. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's San Antonio.
Your Thunder, 32. The Spurs, 40.
Thunder trailing by 8. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Gilgeous Alexander, Jay out there with Favors, and it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. And White kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Out to the right wing. Here's Vassell. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got 17 now.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. White goes in. Good D by Gilgeous Alexander. Jay, he's covered by Murray. Passes it to Favors. They set the pick to the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Jay. Favors passes to Jay. There's the 3. And it's White with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand?
I think it's so valuable. Now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My dad, my late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. Give them a hand, your Thunder Girls.
Look through.
That's the end of the game. Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.
how New Orleans does it. We're the best.
It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety. With a whole new group out there. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jay. Buries the long-range jumper.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Jones. Hayes with the screen for Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Jay, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. No problems knocking that one down. He has 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Temple. No points in the game yet for him. Hernan Gomez a screen. Jones the pass to Alexander Walker. They can't stop the run with that one. The Thunder leading by 18. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Jay.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Temple. Right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's over.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Pelicans, 17. The Thunder, 37. Your Pelicans dance team.
For the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. And then Gomez out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. Jay covered by Hayes. Jay, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Ingram with the steal. Knocked away. Jay, the pass to Pokusevski. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jay, the pass to Roby. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Hayes with the screen for Ingram. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Jay, he's guarded by Murphy. Passes it to Pakusevsky. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Hayes, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. It's Murphy outside, out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Jonas Valanciunas.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hart the pass to Valanciunas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Valanciunas has got his third bucket of the night.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
The shot's good from Jay.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And there's the pass to Murphy. In the corner, it's Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up. And you up the top. And you in the middle. And you at the bottom. Make some noise.
Substitution on the court. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans 29. The Thunder 54. Into the lineup for the Thunder.
And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Lewis. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Jay, defended by Hart. They set the screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jay. Then it's Williams. And it's Pakusevsky in at the 4. To the middle. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
5 on the clock. It's Murphy outside. The shot misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And Hayes throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Inside, Robinson Earl, and it's denied.
2 minutes remaining
Now,
in the
Hart.
third.
He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Jay, defended by Hart. Got a hand on it. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his third assist on the night.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but this continues, it will be. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Kicks it to Hayes. Pass to Hart. The Thunder pull it in. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And that'll be 2 free throws.
Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul.
Look at some hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Temple finds Hernan Gomez.
Willie Hernan Gomez does things the right way, this time executing in the screen and roll.
Pass to Baisley. Jay, the pass to Roby. Jay, covered by Hayes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out, supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely, and see you again soon.
Hey, everybody.
So I'm wondering, how much of your defensive...
Well, that's big for us. We like to lean on my ability there because we know that that's an advantage most teams don't have. And in the NBA, it's all about finding advantages and exploiting them.
Okay, so would you say it's matchup-based as well?
Yeah, for sure. But with my talent on that end, it's almost always a good bet to rely on me on forcing turnovers. So that's what we do. And as you saw tonight, it works pretty well for us. What's up, Andrew?
So it looks like you're really into music. Is that something you're trying to get more involved in?
Absolutely, man. I was raised on hip.
drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Second personal foul.
Nice call, Ralph. Good job.
At the line for your Thunder, number 2.
First one falls for.
Is here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Sacramento making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Kings trail by 5. Fox kicks to Davis. Fox is double. Good ball movement here by the Kings. That's tipped. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
That is just a turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Thunder, Paisley comes in for Pokuševski. And it's Maledon in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Kings, Alex Len comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. And it's Davis missing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Down low. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. The Kings trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Davis drives in and finished off by Davis.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Right side Davis. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Mitchell outside. Picked off in midair. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Jay, the pass to Muscala. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at
11-4. The Kings, 17.
Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Harrison Barnes is out there with Hield. And it's Medu in at the center position. Nobody near Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Hield kicks to Halliburton. And another three for Sacramento.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second three of the quarter, third overall.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Lobs it up for Favors. The pass to Jay. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. There's Williams with the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Halliburton finds Fox. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Jay. He's covered by Halliburton. Throws it up high. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got 7 points in the game. Such a calming influence.
The Kings, 45.
The Kings trail by 3. They've got Favors. Williams is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Out there for the Thunder. That ties it up. Halliburton's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Sacramento. Beasley's checked in for Pokuševski, and Jay's subbed in for Ty Jerome. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Barnes passes to Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that.
Number 2. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings.
Day 1.
That's what you get when you take a guy like Tyrese. He played 2 years in college, a rarity these days. And this game is made for the league. A long guard at 6'5", can handle the rock, pass it, shoot it. It's just quality.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now.
Close to a breakthrough, many people think. David thanks. There's the steal. Draws the foul.
Defensive foul.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And what strength from Favors. Gets fouled, but keeps pushing and able to get that one to fall.
And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. If you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have game. You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. Think about it, think about Jokic. And on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's the pick. Jay, the pass to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jay, he's covered by Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Pass to Fox. Fox is double. Here's Halliburton. That shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:10 left to play in the third. There's the lob to the hoop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Davis with the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Passes it to Melodon. No good on the triple. The Kings leading, and Jay gets the whistle that time.
Number 2. That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out, supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.